Hi, it's Andy Adams at Boating Industry Canada. You've probably been reading in our Newsweek weekly electronic newsletters about a number of things that are happening. There's been a lot of action in the US, and there has been some discussion around the ability for people to get product, let's say, in a timely manner. And we've written on a number of occasions that the market is really booming to such an extent in the United States that it's really created a lot of demand. And I have the opportunity of being with the president of Mercury Marine, John Pfeifer, and wanted to ask John, what's been happening with the production side of things, because it looks like a good news story, but it's maybe awkward at times.
Sure, it's awkward, and we know that that our lead times right now are longer than what our dealers would want them to be. We know that. Our production is running flat out. We've increased our production this year double digits. So we've increased our shipments double digits.
Wow.
But what's happened is demand for especially high horsepower outboard engines, so 75 horsepower and above, demand for those products has just skyrocketed, especially when we introduced our new 175 to 300 series of engines earlier this year. Demand for those engines went up by as much as 50%. So we're at full production today. We will continue to add capacity. We'll add more capacity by the time we get to the end of this year. Then we'll add more capacity yet again in 2019. But what we're seeing is just unprecedented demand for the high horsepower categories, and that's why our lead times have gotten longer than what dealers should be waiting. So we'll continue to add capacity to alleviate the situation as we go into the future.
Well, and we're seeing so many wonderful new boat designs that are focusing on outboard power.
Yeah, right.
And some of the designs are really revolutionizing the way people use their boats and the opportunities that they have. And I don't think anybody could have really predicted that it would have been as successful as it seems to be. But this summer in 2018 has been sensational, I would say.
Yeah, in terms of demand, it's been sensational. And we understand that if you're waiting for product, that doesn't make you feel any better. And we're going to keep working as hard as we possibly can work to add more capacity to produce even more engines as we go into the back half of the year and into 2019.
Well, that's great. John, thanks so much for sharing that with us.
Thanks, Andy.